Michelle with Pink and Maine. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. We're going to be opening day number 16 of our Advent calendar for 2025. So without further ado, let's go down to the table and let's see what the day has in store for us. All right, let's check out what this adorable little paisley bag has in it for day number 16. Moving right along with the month. All right, so now we have 3 coordinating dies for the last 3 flower stamp sets that we received. And I don't have those right in front of me to say what they are, but these will be for the last 3 flowers that you opened. Now we have coordinating dies. So fun. Now, before you stop and move on, I hope you'll join me as we create a little card, just a quick little something with some of the items that we have already opened in our Advent calendar. So I've got this nice little yellow polka dot background. I'm going to use that as my layering piece for my card front with that zigzag square die that we opened. I'm going to layer that onto that card front. Put that up towards the top. And I thought we'd make a fun little shaker card with our square shaker covers. So our shaker covers, they come with a protective film. So we want to remove that protective film. What I like to use to help me out, not the wax tip end, but on our pick up and place tool, we've got a pokey tool on one side. And I'm just going to go in at the corner. And I'm just going to pick at that protective film until it releases up from the shaker cover. I've also used our fine tip tweezers for this, and they work well also. Now that we have that protective cover removed, I like to fold back the flaps towards the adhesive side. And just fold those back just so they're easy to fold and put together when we're ready. Now I'm taking one of the foilable panels and I didn't foil it. I just left it black and white. You can leave it like that. We're just going to use it like a pattern piece of paper. You can also foil it if you like. We haven't opened any foil in our Advent calendar, so I didn't want to do something that you might not have. So once I center this panel, I'm holding it down to the table and removing one strip of the release paper from the adhesive one at a time. But I'm only going to do three sides, not all 4. And I cut this foilable panel, I cut it with the square die that we got the same day of the zigzag die here. It coordinates and fits as a layering piece right in the center, but it also fits perfectly in the shaker cover. So now we have a little pocket, and I'm taking some of our confetti sequins that we opened up the other day. I'm just going to cut mine open because I struggle with those Ziploc type openings. There's some really tough Ziplocs on these bags. That's okay, it keeps them nice and secure. But just for quickness and ease, I'm just going to cut mine open and we're going to pour some into our little shaker pocket. Doesn't take too much in our little square, so you have plenty of confetti sequins to use for another project. Now I'm just going to flip this shaker cover back over. I'm going to remove the release paper from the 4th side, and while holding it as flat as I can down to the table, I'm going to press that in. So there we have an adorable little shaker cover. I love this little square. It's like the perfect little size when you don't want an entire card shaking, just a portion. In order to adhere this shaker cover down to the card, I'm going to use our Easy Tear tape. It easily tears by hand, but it's a super strong adhesive. So it's going to hold that shaker pocket down to my card really well. Just going to go around the 4 sides. And add a little piece in the middle. Now we can just remove the release paper from the tape so that we can adhere our shaker pocket down. If you're creating with the contents of your Advent calendar, be sure to share them in our Facebook group or on your favorite social site. We'd love to see what you're creating. I know this is a busy time of year for a lot of people, so if you're not creating just yet with it, that's fine. But when you do, be sure to share. All right, so I'm just going to place this right in the center of our purple die cut. Oh, look how fun. And then the last things that I'm going to add is I've stamped out the sentiment congratulations from one of the flower stamp sets. And then I've also stamped and colored and die cut the tulips. And I did them in purple for my friend Libby. Libby loves purple. There we go. So I put some foam tape on the back of the sentiment. We're just going to put that down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to adhere the tulip directly onto the shaker cover. The shaker cover already has a little bit of depth to it, so I don't want to add any more foam tape to my flower. I'm going to put this off to the left-hand side since my sentiment is on the right and everything just kind of balances out. But look at that. Now all I have to do is add my card. This is just a card front, so all I have to do is just glue it down to the front of my A2 card base. How fun is that though? And super simple. I mean, it just took a few minutes to put this together. Thank you so much again for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed the little card we created with the contents of the Advent calendar as well as what we opened in day 16. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, keep living the creative life.